And how are you guys doing today? Sorry about the short notice on the notifications today. I didn't have the best morning. Let me just kill the music and get the game music going, and we'll get in here. So we are indeed going after... Okay, this is the one we want to do first. We're indeed going to be going after the Labyrinth of the Ancients today. Because, well, progression. That's the best way I can put it. Progression is going to be getting the Crystal Tower series out of the way so that we don't have to worry about them in the future. Go ahead and turn back around, you idiot. But I really want I really want to be able to shoot the cannon on my Reaper, so we're just gonna steal a few parts here and there first. Yes, it'll be a cosmetic shooting, but hey. Alright, that's the barrel. We have 2 more pieces to find. Let's see how fast we can get this. Nice. One more. Looks like it's going to be an unlucky box number 3. Where is our lucky box going to be? There we are. Let's see if we can get it before we get tagged by an NPC. I just really want this. It's not done. It's not progression. It's just for fun. But I really wanted it. You know, sometimes you just gotta have the for fun thing. Besides, it lets us shoot innocuous fireworks at the Goobu ass that's right in the way, right in your field of view when you enter Revenant's Toll. Bloody hell, woman. No effect in combat. Yep. All right. Well, at least we can shoot at the Goobu, for, you know. I mean, seriously, the person writing its name is Irksome Annoyance. I think it deserves to be shot at. I'm a little surprised. I don't even know if that person is online right now, but they kind of deserved it for that, and I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way, but either way, it's time for us to look to join in on the raid. Wait, I go to Coerthus. Brain, you are not smart. I do like how they did that, though. It travels up with you. That's the Crystal Tower / Crystal Spire. Yeah. Yep, so it is a big raid. So let's, no, not that one. There it is. It has a time limit of 2 hours, needs 3 parties of 1 tank, 2 healers, 5 DPS. Level 50, average item level 50. Yeah. There are 24 people needed for this. Let's get in the duty registration so we can get into the queue. Average wait time 8 minutes, so we should get into it fairly quickly. I don't remember any of the mechanics from this raid the one time I did it before. So here we go. Ugh. This is the worst part about 14. Right here. We gotta go through these slow parts in order for the fun parts, unfortunately. There are times we have to deal with the humdrum of waiting for a queue in order to get in a dungeon. It sucks, but hey, you know. And it's why I've been using the duty support for dungeons instead of the duty finder, because when I'm playing by myself, the less waiting in queues I have to do for to play dungeons, and bosses, the better. Does make these that much worse, though. Problem with this is it's not something that people just say, you know what, let's go run a 24-man party, raid on a whim. I do this because I have to do it for for the story, or I'm trying to get a specific reward. It's not, hey, I want to do a 24-man challenge, dungeon for fun. So who knows how long this wait could go. That 8-minute time might be low because there were several pre-built parties running together. That kind of thing happens. I don't even remember how I got this through the first time. Just that I did. I don't want to just sit here by myself all alone. I was watching a YouTube short earlier, and somebody said something about, is this it? Yes, it is. Alright, so... Oh, look, we got a second person in there. In the meanwhile, let's teleport. We won't get kicked out of the queue, just... At least we shouldn't, just by teleporting. Pretty sure we don't. Fuck, now I'm not sure. Whoops. Oh, no, we're still in it. Good. He beat another Moogle with a large harbor herring as punishment. Which it sounds like it's supposed to be himself. Sure. All it really gets me is a title at this point. I am now unable to undertake delivery quests. This does get me, that is not what I was looking for, although I do need to do my adventurer plate. We're going on 10 minutes here. First off, let's check, make sure my gear is right. Now if we go over to reputation, no, profile, we can equip ourselves with the postman. Job title. Bateron at the Drowning Wench. Why am I not surprised? Wasn't paying attention. Sure. Oh, we got a healer. I swear they're about to have me throw pepper in somebody's face, aren't they? In Middle La Nocia. Okay, I did not see that part. Okay, so we're on the right path at least. I've never been to Middle La Nocia? What the shit? Freaking drunks, man. He is hurling. All right, one moment, guys. Oh. Sometimes you gotta love when family wants to be up your dander about things. Especially when they're the ones who who want to start it. Wait. Is this a door? Yes, it is. What I'm looking for? Nope, not in here. Somebody's bedroom. So freaking... Oh, man, that's nasty. Still only at 2 of us in the party. Going on 18 minutes of wait with an average wait time now of 17 minutes. Bro, I don't think you need the alcohol. Did I just lose a follower somehow? I had 451 when I started the stream. Now I have 450. Oh. Report to the deputy post Moogle. This will get our first one out of the way. Give us a taste for what we can expect if we do more of these quests, and mostly they're basically fetch quests with some humor. Probably something I'll do mostly off stream. Ooh. I have plans on making some of that soon. But I think I'd rather the, finger sandwich. Weirdly enough. Oh man, those are always weird. All right, that's the blue mage. Can't do that right now. I wish I had more. More will come eventually. But this is the danger of playing 14. There are times you will literally sit for 30 minutes or more waiting for a party to form with nothing happening. Which is why you can party build in the background while you do little side quests and stuff like that. Because you pretty much need it. You know what? As I'm withdrawing, that's probably going to disappoint the person we were playing with. I'm just gonna have to do that off stream, like at peak time instead of in the morning when it's not peak time. Wanted to do it on stream. Y'all didn't get to see the freaking eight man freaking battle against the freaking what do you call it? Good King Moggle because the queue for it ended up being 45 minutes, and I couldn't justify doing that on stream. There's always that one person. And I'm so sorry. So we'll just go grab the MSQ and continue forward on it, especially because despite being level 52 Black Mage, I have not reached the point in the MSQ where the level 52 Black Mage quest unlocks. So I can't actually gain the leyline skill until I get a little further along. It's a little annoying. Ooh, I don't like that. Great. Crystal's being stolen. Exactly what we need. Still waters, though. Hmm. Apparently there is actually a way to play Fufulupa in Triple Triad. I haven't unlocked Triple Triad, but that's also because I haven't gone to the Gold Saucer yet. Somnus. Okay, drugs instead of crystals. Okay. Which is weird, but hey, you know. Wait, that much Somnus could be used for a lot of...
Now then. Tis I. The situation may be more complicated than we anticipated.
Indeed, I shall remain watchful. Ere thou goest, another matter requireth thine attention. A young maiden, full eager to... Wherefore inquirest thou of her fairness? Ugh, very well. Be she damsel or devil, I shall direct her steps to Revenant's Toll.
He basically just called Thancred out on being horny.
Thou shalt not find me amenable.
Far across the sea from the land of Domar have we traveled.
Ooh. Yep. I might be out of pocket saying this, but all things told, that is one of the better girls. And as far as individuals, you know, you can say, hey, she's hot. She is one of the better ones. Oh, this is... Oh, I don't like this. I think I know what this is about. I hate to say it, but shitty people like this piss me off. Where's my spot? I see Stola. There it is. That was not there a minute ago, was it? I'm probably just blind. I forget my own beat sometimes. I have to say, Y'shtola looks good in that mining outfit. I'm a little disappointed we can't get her in stuff like that more often. Did he just call us out on being a stoic all the time? I swear, sometimes it's fun to just drive on the areas you normally wouldn't. I know I'm not actually landed, but it is fun to just act like I am. Do we just YOLO off the cliff? I think we do. That was not that far a fall. How did we take that much damage? We have jumped high, fallen from higher and not taken that much. She teaches you a dance, if I remember correctly. That's a fake door.
We have traveled some several thousand miles across the sea from the nation of Doma, in hopes that we might find sanctuary in these lands.
Sanctuary, Lady Yugiri?
Aye. Lying within Othard, Doma was under the dominion of the Garlean Empire, as I'm sure you are aware. When the War of Succession broke out in Garlemald, we aspired an opportunity to free ourselves from the yoke of imperial oppression and took up arms. Only to be crushed. And so I gathered what few Domans escaped the reckoning and guided them hither to your shores.
A war of succession? Then the Emperor... Forgive me. You said that Doma was under Imperial rule, did you not?
Doma is gone, razed to the ground as an example to the other provinces.
12 have mercy. And your people?
On a ship anchored in Vesper Bay, flying borrowed colors. Many were complicit in the rebellion, or akin to those who were. They will not come ashore until I send word that it is safe. I sought an audience with your rulers, but was summarily refused.
The lords of Ul'dah are not wont to entertain foreign refugees without suitable encouragement.
Mayhap I was foolish to expect otherwise, but I have seen the tents outside the gates, however. We are not the
Be that as it may, Ul'dah is no friend to Garlemald. The Sultana and the Syndicate will not be so easily swayed. But
This is within your power?
Dude, just go ahead and take her to Mordona.
well, far
All
be
of
it
them.
from me to boast, but
I am in your debt.
Lady Yugiri, forgive me for observing, but your choice of attire seems like to evoke feelings of mistrust.
Men are wont to fear the unfamiliar. We know this from experience. We seek only to spare the people of Ul'dah unnecessary disquiet.
I shall defer to your experience then.
I thank you for your understanding.
It seems I have urgent business with the Flame General.
All right, Momodi. All right, yep, we can do this real quick. Glad I don't need to do the raid series to progress. It's a little annoying that I couldn't do it to for you guys, but we'll just change the title to The Refugees and keep on trucking. Yes, I'll remember you said that the next time I catch you out in the wastes with no also I need to remember that's there. I keep forgetting that's there. What are you? I don't remember this quest. Oh, never mind. I have an idea what it is. I don't feel like dealing with you. And here comes Alpha Node. Right on time. Oh, come on. Really? I'm stuck in a spot? There we go. Sometimes, man.
I, Yugiri of Domar, am honored to meet you at last, Your Grace. To mark this auspicious occasion, I should like to present to you the finest treasures our humble nation has to offer. Alas, the circumstances which have brought me here today have divested me of both time and dignity.
I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, welcome you to our city. Be at ease, Lady Yugiri. Although I myself have heard the tale of your misfortune.
As you wish, Your Grace. For many years, my nation, Domar, suffered under the yoke of imperial rule. And my people, alas, our enemy proved less preoccupied than we had hoped, and our rebellion was put down in the most brutal fashion.
Those who survived, how many do they number?
More than 200 souls huddle within the cramped confines of our own galleon's hold. Yet this figure, it is my hope that you will allow us all to dwell within your walls. Pray understand, we do not beg a boon, but propose instead an arrangement. We would serve as soldiers or tradesmen until our debt is repaid.
What are the Syndicate's opinions on this matter?
I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Lady Yugiri and her people strike me as an industrious lot, and there are parts of the city which have yet to be fully restored. If they are willing to work, I see no reason not to let them.
The head of the Mirage Trust is not known for his generosity. He sees profit in this.
I agree. That said, these are foreign refugees. To admit them would require a formal resolution. Shall we call a vote?
The law is the law.
Lord Lolorito?
Tell me, are you blind or willfully ignorant?
Even now, our streets are choked with the displaced victims of the Calamity and Alamigan refugees. They live hand to mouth, subsisting on aid provided by the immortal flames, the cost of which grows ever higher. The wealth of Ul'dah is not without limits, my friends. And need I remind you that these refugees are prone to violence and criminal activity? You have all read the reports, I think. Without homes or employment, it is only a matter of time before men grow desperate and take that which they imagine has been unjustly denied them. Yet, knowing this, you would have us swell their ranks. Mayhap you think the brass blades and the flames are not hard-pressed enough?
Some say the chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company passes Gil thrice daily. This may explain how he came to be the wealthiest man in Ul'dah. Or it may simply be that he's
They just said this
beyond
dude's
reckoning.
such a tight ass that he shits gold.
Surely the Sultanate can support the few hundred domins Lady Yugiri represents. That our resources have been taxed, I do not deny. But we are hardly in danger of financial collapse. I move that an exception be made.
An exception, Your Grace? I am suddenly reminded of a similar debate some years ago regarding a number of Alamigan refugees, if memory serves. What were your words that day? Ah, yes. The law is the law. And so our visitors remained in Little Alamigo. Mayhap our wise and benevolent Sultana would be so good as to enlighten us as to which other of our laws should not be upheld.
Mind your tongue, Lolorito.
My lord, I share your concern for the welfare of our great nation, but we must endeavor to take a longer view. You know as well as I that people can be a resource still more precious than Gil.
Precious or not, they were never yet so reliable. And unlike those who frequent your establishment, I have no desire to gamble with my future. Ul'dah's greatest asset is, and has ever been, her material wealth. We risk this at our peril. One need only look to Teleji Adeleji's example for evidence of the danger in allowing sentiment to dictate policy. How far the vaunted Mirage have fallen, both in repute and profitability, since he began employing refuge.
How I choose to conduct my affairs is not your concern, my lord.
A proposal has been tabled. Given its urgency, I move we forego further debate and call a vote. To accept the Doman refugees or not. Those in favor, I bid you remain. Those opposed, I bid you leave.
And this hurts right here. 1. 2. 3, 4. The only one that wanted them to stay was the one who wanted to exploit them, and the royalists.
Would that it were within my power. Without the consent of this...
I understand, Your Grace.
The nerve of the man! If that bastard had not forsaken the eastern trade route, little Alamigo would now be thriving. Oh, that you should have traveled so far under such dire circumstances. Oh.
Now that the Empire no longer poses an immediate threat, the Monitorists have grown especially defiant of late. Lord Lolorito most of all. But this is neither the time nor place for that discussion.
I swear the monetarists piss me off. Out of everything, the monetarists piss me off. Unfortunately, it appears there's not much want for somebody who just wants to play 14 and isn't at the bleeding edge of the game. Really? Really? You're just now thinking of it? Hmm? Pelagie, you are out of this conversation already. You know, you gave the audible equivalent of hopes and prayers. Just walk on home, boy. The Easter event started today. None of these are very good. I'll just take the silver pieces because I'm a black mage, so if I'm gonna get one, it's gonna be casting. Not even sure this is very good compared to what I'm currently wearing, but it does have spell speed, which our current gear does not. So if nothing else, we have that. Oh, great. The kids have decided to play hide and seek. They call them horsebird carriages, the chocobos. That's funny. Not healing, we want casting. Alright, Hosean, what next? There's the mob. All right, there we go. Revenant's toll will grow. I don't want the kids going out. Uh-oh. Oh, God, really? More talking with House Note about stupid things. That is the downside to a lot of early game. A lot of Final Fantasy XIV. That's gotta be a freaking Valentine's Day mount. I cannot think any other reason that wouldn't, that would exist. None of those are good for me, so let's just move on. And of course, Slaftborn's over here. Hmm. Oh boy. Oh, my water's almost out. Stola.
How goes the fishing? Caught anything slippery?
Aye. Our suspicions were well founded. The Serpent Reavers are indeed the culprits.
The plot thickens.
Has there been any movement in Thanalan?
It has been blessedly quiet. Which is to say the Amalja are being no more or less of a nuisance than usual, summoning Ifrit with such crystals as they have hoarded. Urianger, too, reports not out of the ordinary.
Then we have our explanation.
Your explanation for what, pray tell?
For the recent spate of crystal thefts in Thanalan. Yet it did not. It led us across the sea unto Vilbrand.
Vilbrand? There have been reports of increased Sahagin activity of late. Oh gods, they mean to summon Leviathan?
That is the way of it, I fear. Whilst conducting our investigation on behalf of the mineral concern, with the aid of the Maelstrom, I was able to verify our suspicion. But there is more.
I remember
One of
Leviathan.
the Sahagin, an elder by my judgment.
Ugh.
Such a disturbance in the ether. If I did not know better, I should think... And there is the explanation.
Soon it shall begin. Our Lord shall rise midst surging waves to wash away the finless ones. And I shall be granted the gift and knowledge of eternity, and with the emissary stand equal. Then shall I know no cessation, no oblivion.
Whence comes this promise of immortality? The emissary? We have outstayed our welcome.
The gift and knowledge.
Are the two of you quite well?
You shared that vision, did you not?
Mm-hmm.
Even before the Sahagin made mention of the emissary, I recognized Elidibus's words. He is behind this. But surely it is not within his power to grant the echo.
My lady, unless we act swiftly, Leviathan will rise again. The Admiral has already requested that we intervene to prevent this. Failing that, we are to attend to the Primal's extermination.
She will have our full cooperation. Let us make haste to Limsa Lominsa. I mean to play a part in this mission.
My lady, are you sure this is wise?
I am aware of the risks, but there is something I must see with mine own eyes. The true nature of the Echo.
Very well. I shall not stand in your way. On the condition that you permit me to accompany you as bodyguard.
Your company is ever welcome, Thancred.
I take it something ill is afoot.
Oh, okay.
Aye.
Primal.
A godlike being whose very existence is a bane upon the land.
I see. Know then that I am learned in the art.
It would be most welcome, if you crave a more intimate understanding of the problem.
Alright, after a quest that was largely cutscenes, we are going to pick up this quest. But we're not going to go do it immediately. I may have just figured out why I haven't been able to progress my Black Mage progression. And if this is true and I'm correct, I need to go do this now, because not continuing my class progression is just going to hurt me in the long run. Alright, I have to go down in here despite knowing that there's sunlight out this way a little. No. Where did it say? Thals. Oh, this is Nald, not Thal. Oh, shit balls. I apologize about my language just then, but I quite literally can't do any more of my Black Mage quests, despite being of a level to do them, until I get ahead of the MSQ to the point that I can proceed to Heavensward. I quite literally have to be in Heavensward in order to be able to do any more Black Mage quests, despite being of the level to complete at least 2 of them. That's kind of annoying. Hey, Yuki, how you doing? You are the first person here after an hour and 45 minutes. I'll admit I've been a little sad with nobody around. I've tried several times now to get into multi-man raids and boss fights, with just this time of day not being good for getting together. Oh, it's all right. You know, as sad as I am about it, it's not like I can blame anybody. I stream at the time of day I choose. You know, I choose to on purpose. I have nobody but to blame for myself for a lack of people. But yeah, this time of day is just not conducive to me getting people together for a 24-man raid. So we're going to just progress in the MSQ for now, and next time I have a day off, I think on Sunday evening, I will have to do a short stream, semi-long stream, where we try to get into the get a raid going. Might be Sunday evening, actually. In the meanwhile, that quest is going to be sitting there for a while because the lead up to it was not short. So I apologize for anyone who sees it. Also, I seem stuck at 450 people. I get somebody who follows and then they immediately decide to unfollow me like the next day. Meaning they're either bots or just randos, or artists who are just trying to get attention. It kind of disappoints me. Camp Skull Valley. Okay, that's Wineport. Right? Oh, it was Aleport, not Wineport. My bad. How did I miss Swift Birch? Fortunately, I can just fly around for the most part, so it does save a little on time. Just, yeah, no, I kind of agree with you. Like, I would rather receive a whisper, or a comment on X than I would on stream, because if I shoot you down on stream, it's doing it in front of a bunch of people, and that just makes me feel rude, and it makes you look like an ass. And while I won't deny being a little rude, I'm not trying to. A Maelstrom Restorative. Okay. Sure, that's what we'll call it. it doesn't help that right after the stream, I contacted the person, my friend, who was going to make some stuff for me, and she had a physical failure of a device, so she's, pretty much, sunk in the water on getting any work done at the moment. Where's our friend? Should be right here. Which is, oh, good. Okay. So, I'm going to be putting together something of my own, because at the very least, after all this time, you guys deserve to have sub badges. At the very least, after all this time, I haven't been good enough, doing them. I need to get you guys some sub badges. It's time. They did that because they knew people were going to do that. Fine, you want to go down, you want to die? Fine. There you go. Cover some MP. The way I see it is, if you're coming to people who clearly don't have enough viewers to really be too concerned about it, you're just desperate. And while I can't blame people for being desperate, does this look like a high quality setup that would have a bunch of money behind, available to it? I've been using the same microphone for almost 3 years now. The only reason I'm going to be able to pull off the birthday stream that I have planned is because I've got a bonus coming from work. I'm not making money at this. I'm doing it as a hobby. I wish I was making money at it. This is, I'm technically not even on ground there. That's the fun thing. That's an area I'm not supposed to be able to walk on normally. If I dismounted right here, yeah, it won't let me. Oh, it's fun to fly in spots like this because you're not supposed to be there. I respect that they make the freaking corpses, any corpses you have to handle a lily flower instead of a literal dead body. I like that they give him that at least that much respect. All right, no problem, no problem. So it looks like we're gonna be fighting Leviathan, giant murder whale on the ocean, and we're gonna be on a little metal boat. We gonna die. We gonna die. Oh, Yuki, there's a, I am trying to make a decision. Discord and X have both been firmly unhelpful for it, with nobody voting on Discord and the votes being 50-50 on X. We're working our way towards the expansion. Once we enter Ishgard proper for the first time, the ability to class change to the 3 jobs that were introduced in the expansion will become available. Do we want to class change to any of those 3 expansions? That's Dark Knight, Gunner, or Astrologian. That's tank, DPS, and healer in one after another. Or do we want to stick it out as Black Mage? Dark Knight is, I hurt myself to make the enemy hate me more. Gunner is, look at me, I got a shotgun. And Astrologian is, the stars will tell me whether you're allowed to be healed or whether I'm going to deal more damage to the enemy. So you think I should go Gunner? I know for a fact the Gunner rotation is a lot less strenuous than Black Mage. And each one of them starts at level 30, so it'll be pretty easy to get up to the level necessary for for running. Especially because, as it stands right now, I quite literally cannot progress Black Mage anymore until we enter Heavensward. So what I've got is what we have until I get into Heavensward. Oh, come on, I thought I dismounted. I mean, I cannot complain about shotguns. Rat baskets. Okay, I did not expect that. Yeah. And this is just a schmuck dressed up as Thancred deciding he's going to continually dance. Alright, so we're looking at getting back there. Yeah, so let's get a shotgun. I'll be honest, at higher levels, it is less of a shotgun and more, wow, at higher levels, it's less of, wow, that's a shotgun, and wow, how did you manage to get a cannon handheld as far as looks of the weapon? On the positive side, and this is definitely a positive for us, machinists tend to have less hats and more goggles. So they'll be visible on our character more often. I'd rather not go the route that has a fade. You telling me, yeah, that's what we should do? That's literally all I've been waiting for, is one of my at least semi-regulars to say, yeah, I want to see that. And none of them have been willing to say that. Like, even Reaper's been a little weirdly quiet the last day or two. Come on, HP recover. Welcome back. Yeah, and Irune's just been a little weirdly quiet lately. as far as you know, communicating. So, ooh, I'm sorry you gotta work. Wait, why am I suddenly casting Blizzard? Oh, it's gonna get me killed. All right, come on. Recover recover HP. Come on. And MP preferably. Yep. I think it was at the beginning of Shadowbringers or in the patches for Stormblood, one of the two. They fixed your mana points to a max, to always 10,000 max, because there were people who playing Black Mage at top level that had like 64,000, and it just let them do so much damage and go for so long that the rotation was just completely broken. They didn't have to ever go through, go through the, the mana replenish portion of the rotation for a whole dungeon.
Did I miss much?
And it just got so much that they were worried about people not having a challenge with the mage classes. It definitely was good for balancing.
So that is how you fight in the Far East. But seriously, if I am to keep up, I must needs forsake elegance for efficiency. To the Aetheryte!
All right, what we got? Go now, Private. Oh God, don't remind me of that. I've really got to freaking level up in the Grand Company, so they'll stop calling me Private Trap. Oh. That was my face you shot past.
Forgive me my lateness.
He's a hater of a woman, man.
have been something of a liability of late, I know.
Long have you shriveled Sorwalkers, tormented our kind.
Shriveled? Bruh, have you looked at your own skin?
But no more! Your time is at an end! You shall perish with salt in your wounds and sea in your lungs.
That is a Sahagin.
Lord of the world, hearken to our plea. Lord of the world, deliver us from our misery.
Do you feel that?
No, nobody likes Sahagins. I've never
It's
met
the
somebody who
echo.
said these guys are cool. I would, I wish they'd add them as a player class. I've never seen anyone who thought that way.
What?
Such power! It is transcendent!
They're just like, what the fuck is this?
Seven hells.
Strike me down if you will. It is futile. I have mastered the gift. I am eternal. Oh, mighty Leviathan.
That was some nightmare fuel there.
I beseech you, come forth.
Die, damn you!
Foolish Shorewalker. You cannot kill that which is eternal.
They're almost as bad as the Hrothgars. The female Hrothgars don't look, actually look more like leopards than the lions. From the few shots we've seen of them so far. Leviathan just says, "Oh, you're eternal. Here, let me get your let me just snack on you then."
Damn it all!
My being ebbs away. But it should by right be infinite. Am I not immortal? Curse you.
Let me see if I can pull up. That's Leviathan, by the way.
Where did he go?
All right. Final Fantasy 14 female Hrothgar. Okay, here's somebody no. Oh, what? Where is this from? Okay, that is not Squeenix supported, so that is just fan art. So I am going to share a link to the Discord in media, you know, in the resources panel. No, in general. It's a video to the official female Hrothgar preview trailer. So it's only like a minute and a half. You could take a look at it to see if you like the idea of it. Oh yeah, Leviathan is one of the better designed ones in my opinion. But there is a giant whale you fight in one of the expansions. Can't remember.
Gather the survivors and get to shore. Leave the wrecks for the pirates. Leviathan wastes no time. The diversionary squadron is lost. For a mercy, 'twould seem the Primal now makes for open sea. But why? God save us. He means to unleash a tidal wave.
Yeah. When Dawn Trail hits, I can use a potion of Fantasia to change my race and race change to a female Hrothgar if chat wants. Honestly, I get the feeling if you'd been there from the character build at the start, I probably wouldn't ended up as a bunny boy. I mean, I can always buy more potions of Fantasia. What do you say? Do we race change for every expansion? Do we do a race change for every expansion? You know, I mean, there are cat girls. There are cat girls. There are even dragon girls. Race change for every expansion. Okay, so you'll know when we hit the content for the next expansion when we have to take refuge in Ishgard. It's probably not going to happen today. It'll probably happen Saturday. Just based on the rate things are going, unless I decide to play a lot off stream, you know, like end stream, start uploading the video, and then sit and play for another hour and a half, 2 hours by myself, getting to the major events with that, you know, off stream. And just cover major events in the, you know, off stream. On stream, you know, unless I do a lot off stream, we're not seeing Heaven's Word before the end of the week.
South Tidegate in western La Noscia. Hearthstone, 'twas called. Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan rode, but when the bastard came next, this time in the wake of the Calamity,
The area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
Aye, the thrice-damned creatures transformed it into a spawning ground for their brood. Given the quantity of crystals stolen to feed him and his legion of thralls, we can be fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous incarnations. If that sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell? That cannot happen.
That was ever our objective, Adam. The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain. The ships of the 3rd Squadron could not close to within a...
I have read the reports, Master Thancred. Our warship.
The company of heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet, but we must needs contend with him upon the open sea.
Yeah, I mean, I generally do. Do some off-stream stuff, but it's usually side stuff like completing my class quests and stuff like that. But class quests aren't available right now, and there's no point in leveling right now because until we hit Heavensward proper, all the dungeons and trials and anything is going to be capped at 50.
All these things are his to command. This, in effect, is what the company of heroes achieved with their ruse. We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second. If mounted upon a ship, such a device might be used to prevent Leviathan from bringing the...
Of course! Sid built a similar device to grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
Begging your pardon, my lady, but to give credit where it's due, this is something I heard from an old arcanist friend of mine.
It makes little difference who thought of it first. But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe, but I cannot well... The question being, do we have it?
Mayhap not, Admiral, but two might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed two ships together, side by side, the better to bear his plunder. By your leave, we might attempt to repeat the trick.
Mistbeard did this. Truly, Marshal, upon the subject of the Pirate King, you are as a scholar.
Now, from what I have gleaned of these matters, the device will need to be in close and constant proximity to the target. To wit, this in itself will be no small feat. Ramming
he's saying we need to hit Leviathan with a pair of harpoons and have him drag us around. He is saying we need to hit Leviathan with some harpoons like they did Sin in Final Fantasy X. Have him drag us around while the device suppresses his power and we wail on him until he dies. We've got to reenact the sea battle with Sin in Final Fantasy XIV.
The task of piloting said vessel will entail...
It will be dangerous for all involved.
I mean, fuck no, I'm not with the Empire. I am with the coalition of...
Assemble the remnants of the fleet at Morabee Bay.
Same here. When I first heard it, I was like, this is stupid. Let's do it.
Give priority to our soundest... Storm Marshal Slafirson, command of the operation is yours.
At once, Admiral.
And then there is the small matter of slaying the beast.
Bullshit. Oh yeah, dude, that is the great thing about Final Fantasy XIV is from beginning to end through every expansion, you find little references to the games that came before. Like in Stormblood, there was an entire raid series, an entire series of high-level dungeons that were callbacks to Final Fantasy XII. And it's just glorious. Oh God, if this is that idiot again, I swear if this is the idiot I think it is, I want to kick him in the balls already. If this is the same idiot who wanted to call freaking... If this is the same idiot who wanted to call Titan Titus, I'm going to hit him. Where is the Gray Fleet? Lower La Nocia, which is Moraby Dry Docks. My bad. Why did I get... I did once already. I already beat his ass once already. Let's skim the water, huh? Oh, can we go lower? No, we can't. Oh, we can't go out there. If this is the idiot I think it is, he's gonna start running and freaking out as soon as he sees us. Because that's what he did last time. It is. It's the same idiot. Watch, he's gonna freak out, I bet. He's gonna freak out and apologize, I bet. Yes, he is wearing a thong and leopard print. On green skin. Leviabetus. Leviabetus. He's gonna go full coward in just a moment. He double took. He did a double take. He actually did a double take. He even said his dick's small. I actually got into a rock breaking competition with him over the freaking Titan fight. They worked quick. In a country full of pirates and shipbuilders, they work quick. That's for sure. But God, if the world, you know, like when you consider when you consider this, the graphics in this game are 10, 12 years old. When you consider the NPCs in this game, not the NPCs, the graphics in this game are 10, 12 years old, they look really good for their age. And the next expansion that's coming up, Dawn Trail, is coming with a massive graphic engine overhaul. So, I am looking forward to it. Let's switch to the Magitech armor, because honestly, this is swaggier. Because I can do this. It doesn't hurt them. But I can do that. The funny thing is, you can play as that race. You can make a Redaigan male race character. Yeah, I mean, here we can go look at the character creator real quick. Oh right, let me get into town so it'll let me log out right away instead of needing a countdown. All right, that's all it takes to be able to log out without a countdown. Yeah. Yeah, he's a Redaigan male, and it's just with green skin tone. I mean, there's all... I don't think you were here for this part. The hires, those are your generic human, male and female. Your elves, you know, male and female. The Lalafell, one of my favorite races, and I'm a little disappointed y'all didn't choose this one. They're freaking tiny. The Mikote, the cat folk, the Redaigans, the Alra. Yeah, all right. Your least favorite, and this is who you picked for me. But yeah, no, the Redaigan, the Redaigan male. Sea Wolves are Helgard. The Sea Wolves, I'm pretty sure, is who they used for that. I think they made him even bigger, higher muscle tone. We'll put him in his... They probably used the, not sure which face they used. You know, but, not that hard to make him green-skinned. Ah. Well, 15's not that bad. It'll shift fast. The Lalafell, they walk like a potato. They walk like a potato with legs. When they walk, they swing their arms really wide and their whole body moves. You know, like normally when people walk, there's a little bit of swing of their arms. The Lalafell, it's like every step they take, they have to put their whole body into it. It's funny. Yes, like me with knee pads. And about the same body shape at that point, too. The Whirl Eater. All right. Durability draught. So do we do it? Let's get the queue going for this. Oh, man. This battle is wild and it's easy to lose track of what's going on. And it's a hard, which means it's an 8-man instead of a 4-man, which means I can't use support. I have to do the duty finder. It needs 8 people. 2 tanks, 2 healers, 4 DPS. Let's see how fast. So average wait time's 11 minutes. Last time I had one that said 11 minutes, it was 45 minutes to get me into it. If we don't see at least 2 more party members by the 5-minute point, I'll have to wait and do this one at the beginning of next stream, if it happens, or do it off stream. That's the problem I'm having. That's the problem I'm having, because I don't have anyone playing with me, you know, any friends or a free company I'm part of. I'm at the mercy of the duty finder for forming parties. And I'm DPS, so I'm never in demand for other parties. It's always tanks wanted or healers wanted. There's already too many DPS. So we are now in a hurry up and wait point for whether we actually get to continue today. This is the same problem I had with the Labyrinth of the Ancients. It's not something I can do with a big group. You know. So we are at the, if I don't have any healing or tank classes learned, and if I did, they'd be at level 1. I have gone the entire base game up to here as a black mage. So not only would I have to go through all the quests to get another one leveled up, I'd probably want to do that offline. It'd take at least a few hours to a day or two. And that was if I took advantage of the earring that my character wears, as well as the what do you call it, the brand new ring to give me 60% XP bonus. Which reminds me, I need to clean my inventory for one, but I can learn this. Where's that food? There was a specific food I wanted to learn. See, I've got a couple spare weapons coffers I'm saving for when I do level up another class, just to make it easier to get weapons. There it is. Eat one of these. That'll give me plus 8% vitality, tenacity, and direct hit, which won't help that much, but it also does give me a 3% EXP duration for the next 30 minutes. So if we get to fight, we have better XP. But I need to go use the bathroom real quick, so I'll be right back. Still nothing. Sorry about that. Oh. So just for reference, Yuki, if you decide, I know you financially you can't right now, but if you do end up managing to get a PC or a console capable of playing it, I am on the Brynhildr server currently, on the Brynhildr world, so that's where you'll find me. I won't say I'm on all the time, but I'm on a decent amount. The free trial goes up to level 70, so you'd be able to play with me on PC or Xbox or PlayStation. What, a PC? You got a PC for Christmas? The free trial, but the only downside of the free trial is social stuff isn't allowed. And you can't use the marketplace. But I can invite you to a free company if I had one. I don't. You just can't form your own. You can't, and here's the nice part. if you make it to level 70 with a character and you want to keep playing, when you buy the game, not only will you still have that free character, you've got a month of free playtime. And the best part is you can learn every class on one character. The only reason you need different characters is if you want different looks, different, want to play as different races without having to pay for a Fantasia. And midsummer is when the next expansion hits. So you have a few months to get in and get up to level. Which max level is 90 currently, but still. Reaper's got it. He's supposed to be playing, but he never gets on. He's playing on Xbox, though. But his work schedule's also wild because he's a cop, you know? Also, by now, the Starship launch should have happened. Oh yeah, really cool comp. I know the Starship launch test, it launches today. The test launch number 3. What they're calling integrated flight test. Oh yeah, he's a pretty cool cop, but he's also a backwoods cop, which means he's got a lot of area to cover and not many people working with him. So he's got his work cut out for him. Yeah. Alright, Yuki, I will catch you later. We have a second DPS hanging out. Whether we're going to get more, I just don't know. And just for reference, for anyone who sees my mouse enter from funny directions, yes, I have a monitor up here. Yes, I have a monitor over here. No, there's not one on that side. No, there's not one below. My monitors are in the shape of an L. There are 2 above going straight up and then 1 off to the side. For reference, hi cam. And there's also a cam down here, but it's for this. But we're not about that today. Would you guys prefer me to stream it as my model, even though it's kind of a slapdash model? I really don't know, you know? I wouldn't mind, but at the same time, it would take some getting used to. And I don't think we're going to get a full party. We're sitting here with at almost 12 minutes with with only one other DPS in the party. If we had a healer in the party, I'd be confident we were going to get a party together. Or even a tank. Without both one or the other, I don't think we're going to get a party here without waiting like 30, 40 minutes. In fact, we're probably going to see the average wait time go up here in a minute. Yeah, we already waited for 30 minutes trying to get into the Labyrinth of the Ancients before at the start of stream. There is no help for us, phone. I play Final Fantasy XIV. There is no help for us. Now, there's currently articles going around on various gaming news sites. They're saying that they will not let you skip past content anytime soon. Bruh, when Stormblood hit, there was a freaking premium package you could buy for like $20 that skipped you all the way to the start of Heavensward, so you didn't have as long a grind to get into Stormblood. After Stormblood, they took that package away, but the fact was it existed for a while. They might have introduced another one similar at some point, but it kind of defeats the purpose. By the way, I loved Stormblood. Stormblood had a phenomenal soundtrack, and from what little of Shadowbringers I got to hear before I got burnt out the first time, it had it too. They really just nailed it on the head with the soundtracks. I use the soundtracks as freaking work music. Yeah, we're almost to 15 minutes and we still only have another DPS in the party. Dang it. I really wanted to take care of this before, on stream. I really wanted to do this on stream. But it is just not going to let us do this on stream today. I would need to come in. Oh, hey, we got a healer. We might be on the way. That's 3 out of 8. That's 3 out of 8, which means if they're looking to mash together two parties, we're a little higher up the freaking priority because there's a healer in our party, not just 2 DPS. Which means they're going to be looking to smash either a party with a tank and a healer in, or, and 2 DPS. They're going to be looking to mash them together. At least that's the way I always see it, with how suddenly you'll go from having 1 healer and a DPS or 2 to, hey, suddenly a full party. Nah, there ain't no way 6 people join simultaneously looking for a party in the same one that matched requirements perfectly. Not unless they were a party beforehand. If a tank joins now, I'll be confident that we're going to get a full run up. All right. Sorry if I'm not the most talkative at the moment. When you're just waiting here for a duty finder, it's a little hard to keep talking, especially with no one talking back. But hey, there we go. Commence. We made it in. We're going to run the cutscenes directly after it, and then we are going to call it a day. Because, I cannot justify any more than that. Draw him in. we supposed to do there? Converter fast enough. Now we get serious. Bastard. It took a few tries, but we did it. Player commendation. Give it to the white mage. Always the white mage. All right. Alright, where are we going? Where are we going? Right here. Old Skiff. Bruh, your parents must have hated you to give you such a weird name. Hey, look, we just fought together.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive, till sea swallows all. And swallow all it would have, had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you. Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa. On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks. 'Tis meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard, too, for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eos. This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world. Though I am but a refugee, know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East.
And I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will. Besides, your art is not so outlandish.
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat, not by my judgment. It should not be beyond such individuals to adapt.
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style.
I suppose.
No, he's a
Though you may labor to
showboater.
believe it, Thancred was once something of a scout.
Yestola! You jest, of course.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa or received an education in shop.
Thancred's on set, beset on all sides. Gotta love it.
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominson's. Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if...
You wished a word in private.
Better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds did before them, the Sahagin it may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Yashtol, nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to but we have as much right to live and thrive as they.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living...
I'll not deny your reasoning, but when a storm gathers, it falls to...
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course, then.
Man has ever put him to justify his actions. He clads himself in the armor of righteousness.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea, when hopes of
It's a phenomenal fight. Creative as hell, but... when Yugiri met the fraternity. I do not remember her. What quest do you offer? Oh, this is where you pick up Sage. Okay. Sage is one that I am actually interested in trying, and I probably will choose that when we hit 70 as our class change. I believe we actually get to use her as a ninja trainer later on. Brain, go the right way. There we go. I really have gone too long without clearing my inventory.
I have been if you have a moment. When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo. Though I cannot well explain the how of it. When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless, thus transfigured. He took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove. Long have I known that the Echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul, but never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor let it was of this that Elidibus spoke, and exist. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift, and as we both bore witness, he was ultimate. And the import of this observation, if the Ascian...
It's almost like Elidibus is
a
giving us
legend
the
which tells
secrets
of
to
souls
killing
who are
them.
reborn upon the cusp of each umbral. To most, it is but a fairy tale, yet much and more yet remains unknown. For the present, however, what mattered with Urianger... Oh,
Grave tidings from it doth concern our distant...
What of them?
My lady, the Isle of Val...
No more? What
It means there's a
I relate
fucking
only
crater.
that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be. 'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
12 preserve.
If there are no other matters...
This little fucker.
It is done, my lord. I... forgive my impertinence.
Revolution.
You sick fuck. None of those are for us. Not to mention we have a better earring that we already use. we're going to call it here for the day. Fruitful stream. Not much else. I will see you guys again tomorrow. I will be aiming to stream at 7 a.m. pretty much every day the rest of March, leading up to my birthday on April 7th. I'll probably take the 2 days before my birthday off in order to prepare for the 24-hour stream where I will, provided I hit 500 follows, be cooking foods from the Final Fantasy XIV cookbook all day for my family for my birthday. So, if you want to see that, give me a follow. Well, so I will catch you guys next time. See you later.